So what is going on, everybody? It's your boy J Crew Day, and welcome back to some NBA 2K18 My League rebuilds. We're here with the Brooklyn Nets today, and we're doing something a little bit different. We are going to be doing a rebuild challenge against a fellow YouTuber by the name of Upcome Sports. I will leave a link down below in the description for you guys to go check him out, show him some love, subscribe, and leave some likes on his videos. We're going to be doing a 3-year challenge to see who can rebuild the Brooklyn Nets the best of their abilities. You guys will be the judge of that in the end, though. I will leave a link to his video when this is uploaded. I don't know when it's going to be uploaded, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. But by the time this is up, you guys will know who had the better rebuild. But take a look at the squad. I'm ready to blow this whole team up, man. I want to try to keep this as realistic as possible, but this team just doesn't. It's not what I want to be working with at all. I want to keep D'Angelo, Caris LeVert, and I believe Jarrett Allen, because the last time I did a Nets rebuild, I got freaking ripped on because I dissed Jarrett Allen in that Jahlil Okafor trade. People were like, bro, how are you dissing Jarrett Allen? This guy's like our future center and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, alright, my bad. But you guys can see we did end up simming the 2018 season where the Thunder won the championship. We ended up with the 9th seed, which isn't too bad, but you know, we don't have draft picks at that point, so we're going to end up trading our 24th pick here to the Lakers, end up getting Tyson Chandler and the 14th pick. So we're starting things off already with a good note. We got rid of Timothy Mozgov. That was the main thing we wanted to do, but we also picked up Tyson Chandler in that trade, so we want to get rid of his contract now, and we're going to end up getting Dwight Powell and I believe the 11th pick from Dallas here, which is not bad. I'm probably not going to keep Dwight Powell. He is a great young player, but I'm trying to move up in this draft, and I'm trying to get rid of these contracts. Next trade here, I was going to give away Jeremy Lin, but we're going to end up just giving away a 2nd round pick and a 2020 1st round pick to the Portland Trailblazers to get the 11th pick, I believe. I think that's where we're at. I'm losing myself right now. The only 2 players left I want to get rid of is Jeremy Lin and DeMarre Carroll. They're both getting paid over 10 mil. This is going to be their contract year, so why not try to get rid of these guys for some assets? We end up trading DeMarre Carroll to Philly and getting the 5th pick from them with this trade here. The only thing left was Jeremy Lin. Now, I didn't end up really getting rid of him. We ended up trading Dwight Powell to move up one more spot in the draft to the Kings. We got the 4th pick now, heading into the NBA draft. Now, we definitely don't need a point guard. We definitely don't need a shooting guard, because I like Caris LeVert. He's going to grow into something nice, but you guys can see with the 1st pick here, Memphis does take Marvin Bagley III, which is kind of surprising because I thought DeAndre Ayton would go first. But we had some options. We had Jaren Jackson, we had Mikal Bridges, Trae Young. But like I said, we don't need a point guard. We don't really need a small forward at the moment, because I'm hopefully going to sign Paul George. So we do end up signing drafting Jaren Jackson Jr. out of Michigan State. Absolute beast. This guy averaged 20 points a game, 10 rebounds, 5.6 blocks, and he also was number 3 in the mock draft. So it's pretty close. It could actually happen in real life. You guys see the physical comparisons. We got LaMarcus Aldridge and Miles Turner, which are 2 pretty solid players. I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge is an all-star. Miles Turner, probably a future all-star. But heading into these pending options here, of course, we're going to pick up Spencer Dinwiddie. He's not like a major keep for us. He averaged 11 points for us this year, and I see that improvement, so we're going to end up keeping him. Caris LeVert, like I said, he has the A- potential. Hopefully he blossoms into a great player. But look at this splash that we just made in free agency, man. We picked up DeMarcus Cousins Boogie and PG-13 and Paul George. 4-year and 3-year deals. We have to renounce a lot of rights, but that's okay, because we're not going to pay Nick Stauskas $7 million a year. So it should be pretty easy to get rid of all these players. Dante Cunningham, actually, yeah, Dante Cunningham's got to go. He's definitely got to go. So this is the lineup heading into the next season. We got Paul George, D'Angelo Russell, Caris LeVert. Jaren Jackson's going to be starting for us. And then off the bench, we have Rondae Hollis, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Jarrett Allen. We also picked up Will Barton for a 2-year $7 million contract. Heading into the 1st year, though, you guys can see we take the 1st seed in the East. What does that tell you already? Your boy is about to win a championship. You guys saw there, Westbrook won MVP, Doncic with rookie, Kawhi defensive player, Zubac, shouts out to the Lakers, wins most improved, and then Kerr with coach of the year. Now, Jaren Jackson makes all rookie second team. Amazing. Not super amazing because I wanted him to make that first team, but it's all good. Development is something you gotta have patience with. So he is already an 81 overall. Taking a look at our stats for the whole season, Paul George led us with 20 points a game. DeMarcus had 17 and 9, 1.4 blocks. D'Angelo averaged 17 points, 7 assists. Jaren Jackson 12 points, and then Will Barton with 10 points off the bench. Rondae with 10 points also. So we have 6 players in double figures all season, which is amazing. We got to just keep that up throughout the playoffs. We are facing the Atlanta Hawks here, who I don't think should be an issue. This is where we traded Jeremy Lin, so it's going to be a bit of a rivalry match. They also picked up Chris Bosh and drafted Mo Bamba, which is interesting. But the bench is horrible. Shouldn't be an issue at all. There we go. I was about to say these guys won game 1. We're up 2-1, up 3-1, and we're gonna end up beating these guys in 5. Heading on to, in my opinion, one of the deadliest teams in the East, because especially when it comes to rebounds, these guys are so deep. These Celtics, man, they have so many young players. I don't know how they ended up getting this, but why is Al Horford not even starting? Tatum's not starting either. Wow. But look at all the 80s these guys have, man. It's going to be a challenge. They're going to give us a run for our money. Hopefully we can come out with a dub here. 2-1, 3-1. And there you go. We're back at it with the little 5-game elimination. Now, on to our toughest test in the game, beating LeBron James. It's not because the Cavs are good. It's because LeBron James and 2K loves to keep LeBron in those finals. These guys drafted Kevin Knox, who's only averaging 6 points a game in the season and the playoffs, so he won't be an issue at all. This should be a sweep. Our team is constructed to beat teams like this. Like, they have no point guard, they have no shooting guard. Kevin Love is too slow. Beautiful. We keep the trend going with the 5-game elimination against the Cavs. We are facing the MVP in Russell Westbrook and the NBA champions, but mind you, we took Paul George from them this year. So they did win a championship, but we took one of their best players on the squad. Taking a look at the box scores from last time, Paul George averaged 23. Speaking of it, this guy dropped 23, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals with a block. He's coming for that head, Brody. We about to win this, Brody. 2-0, 3-0. Give us the sweep. Get yourself some brooms. Aisle 6. It's on sale. The Nets win the NBA championship in the first year. Read them and weep. This is it. Am I going to have another dynasty? I don't know. D'Angelo Russell, Finals MVP. Congrats. I hope you come back to the Lakers one day. Heading into year number 2. Oh, actually, we're going to take a look at the box scores real quick. Westbrook had 32, but it wasn't enough for Caris LeVert and Paul George, who both had 20. Even D'Angelo had 20, bro. This team is dirty. DeMarcus Cousins didn't even have to do anything, and we still won. So, heading into the offseason of the second year, we're going to pick up Caris LeVert and Jared Allen, of course. Look at that. They're already 80s. This is great. We won't have money for any free agents for this whole rebuild because we put all our money into DeMarcus Cousins and Paul George. So hopefully these guys don't get injured. I'm praying that they don't. We're going to end up sending a qualifying offer to Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. He did great off the bench for us, averaging about 10 points a game. So that's the only guy I want to bring back. And yeah, this is the lineup. We got pretty much the same identical lineup here as last year, except for the fact that we did lose Spencer Dinwiddie, which in my opinion is pretty bad because we don't have a backup point guard. I don't want Jawan Evans backing up D'Angelo Russell, but hopefully if we just play these guys enough minutes, they'll get the job done. In year number 2, we come out with the second seed, just losing to the Cavs there and giving the Bucks the first seed in the NBA. Westbrook wins another MVP. Zion Williamson wins Rookie of the Year in Orlando. Nazarian Reed, 6th Man of the Year for Portland. Giannis defensive player, Bam most improved, and then Kerr with coach of the year. Now, this is the lineup. Caris LeVert is just coming off of injury, and we're going to be starting Jarrett Allen because DeMarcus Cousins is injured this playoff. So let's take a look at these Cavs that we're facing in round 1 here. Again, it looks pretty much identical except for the fact they don't have Clarkson starting, and Kevin Knox is now an 81. That's all that's really changed for these guys. This should be an easy win. We're up 2-0. We're just gonna simulate this whole round. There you go. We beat these guys in 6, and we're facing the Toronto Raptors with Lowry, DeMar, Kyle Anderson, Serge, Jakob Poeltl starting at center. Oh my gosh. I guess Valanciunas left, but this Raptor team shouldn't even do anything to us, bro. There you go. We beat these guys in 5, and we're heading into our 2nd straight conference finals. Now, look at these stats, man. If we keep 6 players in double digits, it's gonna be hard for any team to beat us. Now we're facing the Sixers, who have Simmons and Embiid, who are both 93 overalls, and they also drafted Mikal Bridges, who's an 82 overall. Where's Markelle Fultz? Is this guy injured or something? I don't care. Whatever. Should be an easy win again. I don't think there's any team in the East that can stand with the Nets right now. And we are going... Oh, I wanted to sweep so bad. Guys, there you go. We beat the 76ers in 6. Simmons had 18 and 10. Embiid had 20. DeMarcus Cousins had 22, 7 and 7. And then again, bro, we had like 7 or 8 players in double figures that game, man. Insane. We got to keep it up against these Warriors because this is going to be our biggest test yet. They don't even have JaVale McGee anymore, so they have Pau Gasol. There's not much that's changed. It's the Warriors. You just got to expect the worst with KD and Steph. Regardless of their bench, it's going to be a challenge. Hopefully we can come out with back-to-back championships. We go up 2-0. We go up 3-0. And, oh, okay. Chill out, Golden State. Why did they come back from a 3-0 lead? How did we give up a 3-0 lead to these damn Warriors, and we're about to lose? Oh my god. Bro, we just lost 4 games in a row. Paul George had 19, Cousins 19. It's like when Cousins does good, our team just suffers. How did we let that happen? Bro, I can't believe we just lost 3-0. We were up 3-0. One more game and we couldn't even do that. Oh my god. So heading into the offseason, we're going to pick up Jarrett Allen and Jaren Jackson Jr., of course. We drafted PJ Washington, but we're not going to pick that guy back up. This is the lineup heading into our 3rd and final year. Our bench is worse than ever right now. We got Frank Jackson, Delon Wright, Al-Farouq Aminu. But even with that horrible bench, we end up doing something crazy and tying the NBA all-time record. We're 72-10 for the Warriors back in 2016. Most wins in a season. I wanted that last one. If we won that last one, we would have broke the record. But you guys see there, Westbrook again, MVP, triple-double. This guy's a monster. Nazir Little, Rookie of the Year in Portland. Jarrett Allen, all those people from the last video. There you go, man. 6th man of the year, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks a game. Amazing. I regretted it last time when I traded him. I'm sorry to everyone I offended last time, but I trusted him this time, and look at what happened. Logan Schmidt, Coach of the Year. Of course, there's no reason why not. 72-10, matching the Warriors. You gotta give it to him. Jaren Jackson does make All-NBA 2nd team this year. 17 points a game, 2.4 blocks and a steal. This is great. Our development is looking like it's going through the roof. But like I said, this is only going to be a 3-year rebuild. This is what we agreed to. We didn't want to go too deep. But we're facing the Pistons in the 1st round right now. They got Doncic, Blake Griffin, and a bunch of scrubs. This should be an easy sweep. Come on, bro. Andre Drummond's injured, and Reggie Jackson. He's out for 1 to 2 weeks. This is our moment. We gotta at least get out of here 2-1. We can't be 1-2 when it comes to championships, man. We sweep the Pistons. Paul George 25, Blake Griffin at 34 points, and they still lost. That sucks. Again, we're keeping it up. Even with our trash bench, we're keeping up that 6 players in double digits. And we are now undefeated in the playoffs, heading into our 3rd conference finals. Going up against the 76ers, you guys can see there. Things are nice right now. Except for the fact that these Sixers are deadlier than ever. They got an 85 Mikal, 85 Markelle Fultz. Simmons is in 95. Their bench isn't that nice, but that starting lineup is deadly. Like, it's going to be the clash of the lineups right now. And we end up losing to these guys in 7 games. I don't know how, but we ended up losing to these guys in 7 games. D'Angelo had 27 points. Simmons had a goddamn triple-double. Wow. That's crazy. So we end up losing in our final year. We're going to simulate here. The Warriors lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. So this whole year was kind of messed up for everyone. But the 76ers do end up winning the NBA championship. And that is going to be our last season with these Nets in this rebuild challenge. Make sure to go check out his channel, guys. Upcome Sports. Go see how he did. The link should be down below. But this is the lineup at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below on what you want to see next. And I will see you guys in the next one. By the way, the draft is coming up soon. I'm going to be doing some videos on that, so be ready for those. I will see y'all in the next one.
He can take you out. That shit is a dog for you. You just change the numbers to your old phone. Tell your ex, nigga, leave you alone. He's stuck in the past. He ain't got no cash. I swear that's just bad for